There was a random pedestal in the middle. There was nothing on it. We had no idea what that was about. Lie. And then,
Says that out loud.
Welcome to Forge of Lore, where we tell stories through Dungeons and Dragons. We're back from our holiday break, folks, but we will be taking a week off on the week of Christmas to spend time with friends and family, which means no episode on Tuesday, December 30th. I know, sad day. But for now, I'm ready to dive headfirst back into Melandria. Who's ready for some D&D? Roll it! Remember that time when you looked through a cabin in the woods for answers? Julien found a letter from the Peacekeeper addressed to Jarvis. Bran had a dream visitor. Ivor scried on an old friend, and Gwen made some delicious papaya salad to satiate the vegetarian satyr. Your party left a mystical dungeon behind in search for Jarvis Nolan's cabin. Upon finding the place, you discovered that no one has been there for quite some time. Weeds have grown, food has spoiled, and there is no sign of life to be found. Julien discovered a letter asking Jarvis to help Alilu in finding a group of the Voiceless Circle in the Grit Mountains. This only furthered the mystery of who could have actually hired them, why the Banfey had been attacked, and what exactly they want with the cairns. Catan then spotted a note that simply read, "Thanks for the sugar, Jake." Based off of the assumption that this note seemed like something that would be written by a neighbor, the party decided to search the forest for any other signs of life. All in the hopes that he might have some answers about Jarvis and Finlay Nolan and lead them to the truth. And that is where our story continues. So, last we left off, the party had just arrived at a second cabin in the woods and spotted an elderly man working in his garden. And Steve, sorry, I should have invited you to this already.
That's okay.
If you want to bring Talespire up, thank you, I appreciate that.
I do. All right, here we go.
Ooh. All right.
ooh.
So, the aforementioned garden is expansive. A vast array of mountain flowers in full bloom cascade down the hill like a masterpiece of vibrant hues. The spines of purple lupines peek through the verdant brush. Sunny glacial lilies and fiery columbines weave warmer colors into the floral tapestry. Aster and moss champions blanket the circumference like a natural herbaceous barrier. You can see various herbs and spices building out in between the blossoms, filling the air with a pleasant, earthy scent. In the midst of this botanical haven is a man wearing a brown cloak and kneeling with a pair of gardening shears in his gnarled hands. His long gray hair spills over the cloak and down his back. His silvery beard is gathered in a few thick braids on his chest with a strand of twine. He wears an eye patch with a silver knotted symbol. His eyes are brown and foggy, at least the one you can see. They seem wise, yet a little bit confused. His long, pointy ears betray an elvish lineage. The man slowly stands up, his knees creaking with the effort, and he turns to your party and says, "Hello, can I help you?"
Hello.
But before any of you can reply, there is one thing I need to mention. Just a tiny little thing. Julien.
Yes.
You recognize this man.
Uh-oh.
It's been nearly a year, but it is the same fellow who gave you a certain map when you were in Enos Dune.
Uh-oh.
He has a few more wrinkles, and his hair is a bit more thin in places, but It is the same man, and when his eyes land on you, he freezes. His face
also freeze.
hardens a bit, an expression of careful concern washing over his features, and he slowly opens his mouth and says, how did you find me?
Oh, it is just pure coincidence. I had no idea you would be the one we're looking for.
You know this man?
Yes, vaguely. Sat by a fire with him just about a year ago. Just met once. He knew all about me, but at that time I was a little too scared to, follow the path that he provided in front of me.
Oh,
I see. Yes. What can I do to help you? All of you. What are you doing here at my home?
Well, okay. So, hi, Gwen, Ivor, Bran, and apparently you know Julien.
Yes.
Again, you're so interesting already. We have been on a bit of a quest, a journey, fact-finding mission, if you will, and we are trying to find out some information that we think that maybe you would know.
And what can I do for you?
Well, there's been some bad rumors about this Finley guy and his brother. God, what was the
Jarvis.
name? Jarvis. Yeah, there's been some bad rumors about the two of them, and I didn't believe it, and so we're trying to get to the bottom of it and potentially clear their name.
You're talking about the gentleman who lived just downstream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We found a note that said thanks
Yes.
for the sugar, which is why we are here.
the cabin
I
with all the
borrowed
moldy
some-
cheese.
I borrowed some sugar a couple of months back, but moldy cheese.
Yeah, they've been gone for a bit. It looks like kind of a mystery.
Did they move? I haven't seen them for a while.
No. We don't know what they did, but
Probably dead.
Ivor.
I mean,
That's unfortunate to hear. They were nice gentlemen, never harmed anyone.
it seems that they may have been unknowingly been put in a situation that made them the bad guys.
Or maybe they were bad and you did not realize.
Or yes.
Maybe. I don't know. I've got a pretty good read on people, I think, and they were always kind to me. They never treated me poorly. They had a great respect for the land, and I don't know what kind of trouble they could have gotten into. They're good individuals.
I feel like I might need to insight that.
No, you may if you'd like.
Insight. What is he saying?
Insight checks.
21.
Nice.
Oh, buddy. I'm sorry.
What in particular are you inciting? His
See if
just
he's actually
in general?
being like. He seems a little, taken
He's nervous
aback
as
and
fuck.
concerned and nervous, and I don't know
In
if he's-
fact, when he's talking about Jarvis and Finley, it feels like that's an afterthought. Like he's not really
Oh.
focused on talking about that. He's
It's-
stretching to find the words to say. He's distracted as fuck.
Oh. Well, am I making you nervous?
I don't know why you would think that.
You just seem a little antsy. And I kind of look around past him as everything's okay, right?
Did you follow the map?
I did not. Like I said, I was
Huh.
a little nervous. I've got it still. Might be.
Good.
Might try.
You should really keep that quite close to the chest, if you don't mind me saying. Very dangerous.
Are you saying there's something that... Are you afraid of me?
Not afraid of you. No, not in particular. It's just, I didn't expect to see you.
Totally unrelated. I promise.
Julien, did you hurt this man? Why is...
No, of course not. No, my gods, no. That's not... I'm not afraid of what you can do to me. No, not that.
The muffin?
Do you know of the Julien Fiontaine from, like, hundreds of years ago?
My dear, I am quite old. And I
didn't
have
want to
lived
say
for...
anything. You look great. Like, I didn't want to be that.
Oh, yeah,
person.
you look great for age.
22 at most.
Yes.
Yeah, like, one
That's
else or
very
other.
kind of you.
Oh,
Very kind.
oh, you're alive? I thought he was a tree.
What?
Just,
What?
What?
just trying to liven the mood here. Just, you seem a little tense.
Just a little what?
At that, he finally, for the first time, does crack a bit of a smile. No, I'm not a tree.
Talk about going on a limb,
tree.
Bran.
Ah!
Lame.
Wow.
I love it.
That was a good one.
It was a good one. Well, no, yes, I do remember the Julien Fiontaine before he disappeared, yes.
This sounds like a good story. And one that
how so?
deserves a good drink.
Oh.
Would
It's
you be okay
9 a.m.?
As you, I kind of like look at him like with a little bit of like, you should know as well as I that when you age as slowly as we do, anytime's an okay time to drink.
Mm-hmm.
If you say so, and he pulls out a cask of brandy off of his hip.
I'm telling you, this is fate. All right, can I like make you a meal and we all have a sit down and maybe if Julian's okay with it, you regale us with the tale of Julien Fiontaine.
A Fiontaine.
Fiontaine, sorry,
A meal. I don't have much by way of entertaining as far as food goes. I've minimal.
I do. I will.
I do
what
have
you
lots
want?
of apples, but that's about it.
What do you want? Name something. I'll cook it for you. This is worth the price.
It's been a hot second since I've had any kind of dish with noodles.
Noodles. Ivor, hold this.
No. well, there she goes. Don't worry. She will be right back.
What?
She does this sometimes. She is, I don't know, spending a day making food or something. Ivor does
She's
not
mostly
understand.
gonna come out completely plastered. Gonna be fun.
Yes, that is most likely. This is actually long as she's been gone.
Mm-hmm.
It is quite the
Wow.
meal.
It's impressive.
Is Glimmer around?
Glimmer, no, do a perception check for me, Bran.
Oh.
That's a 7. Starting off strong.
You don't see her anywhere. Not that you can tell. She's either hiding or she's left. You're not sure. Is she gonna come back? She's not usually gone. Should we be worried? How do
maybe
we get a hold of her?
taking nap. Ivor has no
Is
idea.
she in danger?
She
Possibly.
might have went to the noodle store. I don't know.
Well, there is noodle store.
I don't
know what else is
she
on there.
can
So
do that.
I just assume she's got a pie store and a noodle store and alcohol store. And
That
She has
sounds about
stores
right.
in the cask.
I don't
think
know what
that's
else
it.
is in there. So
Yeah, who knows? Only Alistair knows.
Interesting. She really usually isn't gone this long. I am getting concerned. Should we do something?
Sorry, okay?
I don't know. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Jake,
I'm just letting y'all sit in it for a bit. No, it's cool.
The funny
Jake,
thing
are you,
is that Gwen has been gone for like a little over a minute, which is very unusual for you
Oh.
guys.
I've already solved them!
Oh,
Hi.
Throws, whatever.
It's taking a bit longer. You'd be surprised how long it takes to make stock. I'll be back. Here, I made these in the meantime. Here's some steamed buns. Enjoy.
At this time of day, Guinevere, you are only able to spend about 15 minutes at a time in your cask. So
Yes.
you'll have to exit, go back in to do stuff. But yeah, just to let you know.
at this time of day.
At this time, hopefully more later. But yeah, I present to you some very thick white buns that on the inside, some are filled with like a mixture of peppers and mushrooms and onion and just some really good sauteed veg. And then there's also some that kind of have like a pork belly that's been simmered in like a bit of a barbecue sauce, and they are like very fluffy bao buns. They are kind of
Nice.
set in like a tray, and
Oh god,
then
no, I'm hungry.
disappears again for a little bit, because again, making noodles by scratch, man, takes a bit.
Not bowel buns. Oh my god, gross. Well, I suppose we could retire inside if you would
Yes.
like.
Oh,
I
yeah.
could show you around a little bit.
Sure.
Please don't touch anything. It's just all my stuff. I'd like to make sure that stays that way. I live out here all by myself and don't really see many people. You'd be surprised though how many ruffians could make their way in here.
Oh, yes. Let us
I'll
go
try to
inside.
leave things as if it was a Zen garden.
We are not ruffians.
That's
I
very
brought
good to
things.
hear. I'm
What is
very
ruffian?
encouraged by that.
Oh, well, wait until they have a little to drink, and then that might change.
Oh my god. Steve, you can show the inside if you would like.
Oh, by the way, this map is fantastic.
That new asset
Yeah.
drop, baby.
Yes, hovel map. Let's go.
So cool.
Gwen is on a table. There we go. Gwen's
So
always fly
I'll-
girl, so.
I will come back with bowls and a large pot and a couple of extra like little pots that I'm kind of setting aside, and I do bake a nice kind of both a veggie and a chicken stock, because I know that we do have vegetarians in the group, and then some handmade buckwheat noodles that have been rolled, cut, and cooked, very briefly, with some chicken on the side. Again, some more of that pork, that leftover pork, I've kind of sliced up and made some nice like little chotsu pork with that. There's bamboo shoots, corn, a little bit of dried like river seaweed that I've like turned into like this like really thin strips and put that on there. There's also, again, some more of the buns. This time they are filled with actually a custard. They're a little bit sweeter, a little bit lighter, and present everyone a full-on ramen, build-it-your-own buffet.
Oh my
Ooh.
god.
And with you setting all of this out, Jake enlists the help of Ivor and Bran to pull out the table that's by the window and kind of places it more toward the center of the room on one of those rugs, so that you all can kind of gather around. He pulls out a chair from the bedroom, but there's like 3 chairs in this fucking cabin. It's a lot more rundown in here than what Jarvis's was. It's definitely, the upkeep is a little sadder. It looks like maybe his age is making it a little tougher to do kind of the normal upkeep on a place like this. Either that, or he just doesn't care as much, as he lives in the kind of mountainous region and it's elevation's getting higher. It's hard to get supplies in and keep everything organized. So Yeah, he kind of ushers you all in, grabs a bench from off of the porch. There's a place to sit where you take off your shoes. He pulls that over to the table and you all kind of sit down, and Catan kind of just stands sort of off to the side and kind of looking around the room, looking at all the bookshelves and all the things that are visible to the eye, kind of just taking everything in. And Aisling is just sort of quiet. She's looking out the window, staring out. Behind the cabin is a grove of apple trees, and she's just kind of staring out at that and sort of lost in thought, it would seem. Well, thank you very much for providing the food. This all looks amazing. It is, I mean, I did eat breakfast recently, but I won't say no to trying something new.
Oh, delicious as always, Gwen. Good job.
It is meant to be good on any stomach, help with digestion, and also is good way to start your day because it will provide you with enough carbs and water to hydrate you as well as sustain.
Yes.
Wonderful. And he, sitting kind of at the head of the table, he glances over at Julien. He's been doing it the whole time. Julien, you feel seen for the first time since you've been back. You remember kind of getting the same vibe from him in Enos Dune, where it's not uncomfortable in like a creepy way. It's more like a familiarity that you can't quite put a finger on. And he just kind of keeps glancing up at you every now and again and then back down to the table or at somebody else or whatever. He seems very unnerved, maybe the word. Not nervous like he's guilty of something or nefarious in any way. He's just like nervous.
Nervous. Okay. I'll just smile at him. Probably making it worse.
Probably, but Julien would totally do that. So you never did explore with that map I gave you, but have you considered exploring that option?
Oh, absolutely. We passed by it just a few nights ago, but we were kind of in a hurry, so I didn't get a chance. But
what is map of? What is this map?
It's a location. I don't know what's there though.
That is what map is.
A very special location that might give our friend Julien here some answers about his past. Unfortunately, I don't know very much. I know a bit. I know that we're speaking of Julien Fiontaine. He was born roughly 400 and some years ago. Which, by the way, you don't look that age. You look wonderful for your age.
Thank you.
Pretty good for age.
Would love to know your skin routine for 435 years old.
And you just gotta disappear for a couple hundred years. You'll be back to normal.
And do you remember where you went while you were gone?
I have absolutely no idea.
Oh.
Do you remember before?
Only what I picked up in the last year.
Oh, so you don't have any genuine memories of your own?
Nothing that I can recall. No, unfortunately.
I imagine that must be very lonely.
It can be, yes, but I seem to be meeting a lot of people in the past 10 days. A lot has happened.
The past 10 days?
It can be. Well,
what do you mean?
It's been 10 days, right?
Yeah.
10 days? Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I could regale you with everything that's happened in the last 10 days. But I if that's what you want.
I would love to hear it.
Okay. Well, you guys might need to, chip in. But yeah, then I start to explain everything that has happened.
Okay. So you guys sort of detail some of the stuff that happened to you over the last week and a half-ish. Is there anything you keep from him or you don't want him to know about?
The book.
The saga? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you let him know about finding the caverns?
They're really
Yeah.
not that far away,
Yeah.
right?
Karens are crazy. Did you have
No, the caverns
caverns.
that you were just
Oh.
in. But yes, the caverns
and
as
the
well.
cairn.
Yeah.
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 Wait. The cavern that's like a couple hours from here?
Yes.
Yes.
That one.
The
How
one
did
inside Garen.
how did you stumble across that information?
We went looking for someone, which we tell him about Willow, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
why
can you can tell
we
him about
were we
Willow.
were tasked with finding Willow Lostfeather, and that's where we found her.
Well, that's very interesting. That's actually that's the location that I drew out for you on that map.
Oh,
Oh!
I quickly pull it out.
You
and
know
I'm
where
just
it
like,
was the whole time, Julian!
Guys, I'm so sorry. This is literally
Julian.
so
Silly.
embarrassing.
You
I knew about this
silly
place
goose.
the whole time.
We did not
I'm
need
s-
Catan at all!
I am so sorry.
No, hey, you leave him alone. I
Oh,
love
just
him.
get the Catan and slap him on the back playfully. Way too hard.
Well, this
Well, now
is
we have an honest answer for the Peacekeeper if he asks how we got there again.
Yeah, there we
Yes.
go.
this is a twist of fate.
Why did you
an
give
interesting?
Did not find anything there.
Why did you give Julian map to that place?
You didn't find anything
No,
at all?
no.
Oh, big
There's-
scary beast to slay.
We killed a beast. There was a random pedestal in the middle. There was nothing on it. We had no idea what that was about. Lie. And then,
Says that out loud.
Roll a deception check for me, Josh.
I'd like to
if there's
persuade
any
them that I'm
need.
lying.
I pipe in and say that I
I'm
saw,
rolling like fucking
saw
awesome
some
today.
ghosts in there too.
I like to
Some
lie you
ghosts.
down.
Wait, please, I'm sorry, there's a lot of information coming at me at once. Could you please describe the ghosts that you saw?
I described the ghosts, the mahogany hair, the pixie cut, and everything. And
I don't know who that would be. That's very...
Insight.
Insight.
Yes, go ahead. And what did you get for deception, Josh?
17 plus 8, 25.
Yeah, okay, he seems to believe you. He seems to kind of write it off like, oh, okay. Lie.
14.
Okay.
18.
All right. Oh, I need to roll for him.
Yeah, roll the deception.
It seems like he might be deceptive. Like he might recognize that description, but you see like a sort of wall go up. Like he's just like,
I found something that I can explain that I don't mind sharing. There was a door under some water, and when I tried to like reach out to it, I had a vision of me in another life, basically having a mental breakdown that I wasn't going to remember anything.
oh,
Yeah.
you touched a door.
I didn't even get to touch it. I just kind of reached out to it, and it was
Almost
magic.
drowned.
Yeah.
All right.
So there's
Intriguing.
some. So how do you know of this place?
Yes.
It's a very, very long story. Over 400 years of a story. It's,
Man, I'm
this
so glad we
meal
have
is delicious.
alcohol and food then to
We
help
have
us get
nothing
through
but
it.
time.
Well,
What did you-
yes.
What did you expect me to find in there?
Some answers. I thought perhaps you might find some interesting answers that could help jog your memory.
Okay. Ambiguous.
Out of character, he knows about the saga, right? Like, come on. Why else is he
He
pointing?
must.
How did you know about the place?
Well, that all starts with Julien. Hello, kitten.
Starts and ends.
Oh, you have cat.
Julien Fiontaine was born in the year 6927 AR in Mythier City, to Luna and Daedric Fiontaine. He had a brother, Callum, and a sister, Valera. And Julien was a very efficient spellcaster. He used the power of song as a genius focal point for his magic. Very knowledgeable, but both in years of study and in a natural sort of essence. He practiced effortlessly. And again, he's looking at you, Julien, but not meeting your eyes and kind of like down and back up and back down. Mm-hmm. And then he says, unfortunately, history doesn't remember Julien Fiontaine too kindly. It seems the good deeds written about him, the broad spectrum of joy and general ease he brought to the world have all but disappeared, and the only information that remains seems to paint him as someone who loathed the gods and selfishly searched out magic that could sever their connection to the realm. He was considered, or is currently considered, a despicable heathen, which I know for a fact is not true, at least from the stories that I've heard. There is even a sect of Mythier's followers who searched for him for decades after his disappearance to bring him to justice. Whatever that means to them. They called themselves Mythier's Fire, but the group sort of petered out over the past 200 years, convinced that Julien Fiontaine is truly dead. Whatever he was up to, there were obviously people in power that didn't care for it. Very controversial. Very controversial.
Julien, you are not good at being dead.
I know. I just can't stay in the ground.
He kind of smirks at that. I do know that he was searching for something long ago. He learned some sort of sacred truth that he trusted to very few individuals. A dangerous truth that put anyone who knew directly in harm's way. About the time of his disappearance, a little before, he had 5 companions that he kept closest, and all of them have since been hunted down. Their fates are unknown to me, but I'm gonna guess they're most likely grim. He brought with him Callum, his brother, Midna Odell, Gareth Connolly, Drager Philid, and Elia Boyle. These companions were magic users, and although little is known about them, they seemed to be rather powerful. The 6 of them were on the scent of something big, but who knows if they ever found what they were searching for. But it was, researching Julien and his friends long, long ago that put me on the track of the caverns that I suggested.
Very interesting. I don't remember any of that. I read about Callum. You know, an interesting thing happened. We told you about Alistair. And
yes.
We found his dog. And apparently he named his dog Callum, and that dog would not stop looking at me. It was weird.
Well, that's
I thought
odd.
It might have been related, but I don't think it was.
Have you had this interaction before with other animals?
Nope.
It's very, very interesting. Yes, but that is the extent of my knowledge of Julien Fiontaine.
That's more than I knew.
So
what were those names again?
Midna Odell, Gareth Connolly, Drager Philid, and Elia Boyle. I can send those to you, Josh.
Thank you. I can't type that fast.
So
nope, it's fine.
You were a rebel.
Oh, look at you.
A bit.
So, was there any documentation on what happened to Callum?
Any information on his family, the companions that he had, it's long gone. In fact, I've heard rumor that his mother, who was being held in the Mithram antechambers, is no longer there.
Yeah, we checked on her. Gone. They didn't even know. Just disappeared. How did you hear that rumor? Because it was a surprise to them.
Oh, close circles.
Everyone is so sneaky in this
I love
world.
this guy.
So you
wonder...
checked in on her, and they
Gone.
didn't know?
They didn't know.
Well, somebody
They
there
were
must
shocked.
know, otherwise...
They said, we're going to get fired. They were worried.
It must have been lower-end employees. They tend to not know. Hello, thank you, Frog, for the 200 gold for the party. I need to write that down before I forget.
That will buy so much pie.
So,
Yes. Yes?
Julien,
Yes.
let me see if I'm following this story correctly. You were I'm going to say bard, who could sing and weave magic.
Mm-hmm.
You found out the ultimate truth of the world.
Mm-hmm.
You and your 5 companions sought to fight against the gods and strip them of their power. To the point where everyone that ever knew you, even your family, was hunted down, persecuted, and basically brought to some form of justice. And you disappeared for hundreds of years, with most of them believing you to be dead, some believing you not to be dead. You had even had a cult after you, it sounds like. And now you have appeared hundreds of years later with absolutely no memory of any of this.
Mm-hmm.
But it still feels like you do have a following of sorts, that there are people out there that still whisper your name.
I mean, to
Yes.
be fair, as far as the being a rebel and against the gods, strip them of their power, that's only rumor. It's only hearsay that was put out by someone on the higher end of the spectrum to make the public dislike him. So it could be true. It might be an exaggeration. I don't know for certain. Just wanted to point that out.
Say, based off of the Peacekeeper's view of you, Julien, I'd say that those were...
His
Yeah,
words.
or one of theirs, I don't know if he has been alive for 400 years, but definitely, if you are the Peacekeeper, the voice of Mythir and the voice of the, of course you're going to be anti potentially whatever you were doing.
Jake kind of smirks and sort of chuckles. Well, wouldn't that be something? Peacekeeper.
I do not remember any of this, fortunately.
Well, I've got one question though. If he came back and you sent him a map to this cavern that was surrounded by this poison plant, did Julien? Did you know about the poison plant before? Like, were you sending him to his death?
I don't think it was a plant per se. I think it's more of a fungus or a visual representation of a plague, almost, as the way it spreads. But no, I did not. I have only seen small amounts of information since I've been back. I don't really remember much about it. I did not know it would be there.
Maybe I'm giving our friend Jake here too much credit, but it seems to me that if he was curious if this is actually the Julien, that according to, the story that he's weaved for us here, he would have no trouble circumventing such a trivial matter, being that he was once such a powerful individual.
Julien, have you been holding back on us?
So Gwen says that, and for some reason Julien doesn't know why, but fear strikes through him, and maybe a single kind of wells up with tears, and he has no idea why.
What exactly are you implying?
It would seem that I would have been powerful enough to at least have no problem solving something like a fungus, but for some reason I don't know if that was the case or not. I am very, for some reason, filled with terror, and I can't tell you why.
I'm sorry. Are you telling me that the plague has returned?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah?
It was filling that cavern. We had a special
It did
artifact.
not touch cavern. It was all around it, but did not touch ruins.
Yes.
Very weird.
All right.
Has returned.
So it was here
this-
before.
It was here before. Yes. It is a very dangerous thing. It is not something to be trifled with, and I see that you all are fine, and I'm very glad to see that.
Gwen
I
tasted
would love.
Yes.
Why do you? I mean,
Yes.
Are you
we are
impervious
rock
to the
lickers
plague?
after all. For
We had
another
no.
10 hours or so.
we had a magical item that kept us from getting poisoned by it.
Yeah, it's this device right here. It's just it sends out a magical aura and kind of protects against poison and plagues and stuff, sicknesses. Yeah. And then Jake is like, that is startling news. I had no idea that it was near the caverns. I wouldn't have pointed you in that direction if I had known that. I am gravely sorry. I could have inadvertently caused you harm.
Can I ask
That's
you
okay.
a question? Oh, sorry.
Well, no, go for it.
Sorry.
What
Can I
was
ask
it?
you a question, Jake?
Yes, of course.
Who are you?
That is Jake. He told us.
That is my name.
A name? What isn't a name? Sometimes I'm Davy, and that's fine, but you're so knowledgeable. And for the life of me, I just can't help but feel like you know something. And I know that we're new and that we're strangers to you, and again, seem to be traveling around with a historical pariah in some regard, but you strike me as someone who has knowledge and wisdom and time, and I'm very interested in time.
Let me tell you this. Guinevere, was it?
Yes.
And you see, for the first time, he gets gravely serious. One would almost feel like a little bit of a threat, but it's not really a threat. It's warning as he leans forward in your direction, and he kind of, almost in a whisper, so you all have to lean in too, he says, knowledge is a burden.
Ooh.
And I cannot place the entire world on your shoulders. What I can do is tell you that you are toying with something very, very dangerous. And if the wrong people find out, not only are you dooming yourselves, but you doom this entire realm. I cannot impress that upon you enough. And while, yes, you have a feeling that I am not who I say I am, that Jake is a phantom, you might be right. You might be wrong. But do you really want to know and risk everything?
You can't make a really good dish in a kitchen unless you risk getting burnt.
Ooh, that's so good.
I know. Fuck.
Preach! Preach! That's Emmy. He kind of grins as he really studies your face. And he goes, "What do you do?"
Oh. Apparently I'm everyone and everyone knows me. It keeps happening.
And then he stops, and the room gets kind of silent as he looks around at the rest of you. Aisling, Catan, Bran, Ivor. He really, really looks. And you see an expression come over his face that is like... for lack of a better word, you know what? Roll an insight for me.
Oh.
Anybody who wants to.
Pretty good insight.
Don't forget you got DM inspirations for days.
Jesus. Well, it's
Sorry, it's so loud.
I got a 24.
A 14.
14 and Bran.
Hang on.
Uh-huh.
18.
Ivor.
6.
I was waiting for a 3, personally.
That was a nat 4.
Everyone
But
except for Gwen.
Oh.
It's hard to read him exactly. He's kind of got a little grin on his face, but it's almost like a ghost of a grin. Like, it's not really there. Like, it's not quite touching his eyes. Gwen, looking at him, you see a look of recognition and, for lack of a better word, hope.
Mm-hmm.
And then he says to you, "You know, time is an incredibly funny thing. It moves like a stream down a mountain. It flows into the lakes, branching out endlessly. It rains, it snows, it transforms." And when he says transforms, he looks at you, Gwen, and then he says, "We're just along for the ride, aren't we?" There will come a day when I can speak candidly with you. Unfortunately, I cannot do so now. I was instructed not to by someone I trust very, very dearly. Someone I love very dearly. But based off of the little information you've given me, I'd say you're on the right track.
Hmm.
And that is more beautiful than anything I could have ever hoped to see in my lifetime. Well, this has been fun.
I have question.
I will do my best.
You are third person to say knowledge is burden. How are you connected to Peacekeeper and the Winged Lady?
Knowledge is a burden. That is a very common phrase.
It is much more common in last 10 days. Who are you?
Do you know anything more true than that?
Yes, pie is delicious.
To be
Who
fair,
are
I
you?
don't have any knowledge, and I am very burdened.
Probably the most burdened of us all.
Mm-hmm.
Can I
got
ins-
anything in my-
Can I insight if he's dodging that fucking question?
Yeah, Absolutely.
I don't need to roll. The answer is yes.
Ivor is starting to get suspicious. Elephant not forget.
He should be.
I love him.
Son of a bitch. DM inspiration.
Oh, God.
Exact
DM
same
inspiration
number.
again.
Hang on.
You got
How
plenty.
many? How
Come on.
many does Ivor have? Let's see. One more. A 9, a 9, and a 1.
He seems okay. Doesn't seem like he's dodging your question too much. It's like he doesn't really have much to say, I guess.
Ivor just kind of like stares at him. Oh, okay. Never mind. Just coincidence.
Well, I'll tell you what isn't coincidence. All of you finding one another.
How so?
Fate has brought you together. Mysterious.
I want to study you so bad. I mean,
Are you gonna? Are you
I
gonna?
want to. I want to so badly.
Do it.
I want to so badly.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Fucking do it.
Do it.
Oh man, the DM is telling me to do it. That makes me not want to because I'm
No,
scared.
do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. I don't have anything written for this. Oh my god.
Embrace.
Sorry, what, Josh?
I would approach him and just be like in this moment where he kind of leans in and intense. It's like, you seem like somebody who is important. And while you yourself have not been instructed to speak to us, something has given me the ability to get answers. And I would never impose upon your hospitality for inviting us into your home and sharing a meal with you. But if you would permit me, and I'll wave my hand and my face will turn into the Peacekeeper and wave it back, I would like to study you for a moment.
The smile on his face when you turn into the Peacekeeper, all the way to the ears. His rosy cheeks grow even warmer, and he lets out a little laugh. Oh, that is wonderful. I see you have discovered your abilities.
Starting to. But again, I'll ask. I don't want to spoil the story. God knows the story is all about the adventure, but
if you wish to study me and spy upon my memories, I want you.
Whoa!
I want you to be prepared for some truths may damn us all.
I was already going to hell the moment I was born.
Do it.
Let's roll the dice.
Do it.
Yes.
Guinevere,
Tell me everything.
Gwen's gonna die.
go ahead and give me a perception check as you reach out your hand and he places his hand in yours.
Ooh.
And he gives a furtive glance to Julien and then back to you.
Hey, chat, I know that you could hurt me here, but if you wanted to help me too, just saying, could be fun.
Chaos! Chaos!
Bran wants to take the moment, knowing this is going on, and take an extra focus to see if he sees anything during this interaction.
Roll an Arcana check. Gwen, I will allow you to give yourself advantage, by the way. Or, I mean, advantage. Give yourself guidance for this.
Okay.
Guidance. You got this.
First, we're going to do Bran's roll and see what his Arcana is.
24.
Oh, fuck yeah, dog. That is what I'm talking about, homie. Okay,
Keep her
let me look
point to the
something up real
strongest
quick.
beggar. Oh, I mean, Ray just begged pretty hard, so keep her point
Yes.
to Ray, so extra D4.
Oh, you can add an extra D4, Ray. That would be so excellent for this. The higher you roll, the better, baby.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm looking something up for you, Bran, real quick. Okay. So as you're watching Guinevere, as she places her hand in his,
inspiration.
in Jake's, you watch a blue and white magic along with a tinge of gold come out of her hands and weave around his hand and his arm. You also notice that Glimmer is in the window, peering in and watching with concern. Not fear, just like curiosity, concern, unsure of what's happening. And you also see Catan is glowing with blue and white energy.
What the fuck?
Love it so much.
Hey, real quick, Ray, Frog Toys, the legend also gave you inspiration.
Perfect.
If you need it.
I did use a DM inspiration, but I can add it back.
Yeah.
There you
So
go.
that
And
way-
use that inspiration. There you
use
go.
that inspiration instead. So that plus the D4
Yes.
was a 27 total for the perception check.
27. Okay. And now, is it an insight? Or
Insight.
Arcana? What? Yeah. Okay.
Insight. Insight
Go
is
ahead
the
and
perception's the look, insight's the memories.
excellent.
Dear gods above.
Chat, what the
Just
fuck is
27
out
for
of
the
our
first roll?
way.
Chat, what is happening?
27 for the first roll.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I don't know if I need it, but because I feel like insight's more important, I'm going to use a inspiration just in case.
And you can cast guidance on yourself for this one as well.
Dispel magic.
Counterspell!
Counterspell. All right. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna take the first one. $25 for the insight
okay.
check.
Okay. As you hold Jake's hand, staring into his soft brown eye. Sounds gross when you say it like that. Just the one eye because he's got an eye patch on. Oh my god. His soft brown eye.
Nasty.
Ew. She dirty. Anyway, as you stare into his eye, and he lifts it up, and you can see the injured eye. It's a little cloudy, but also there's still a little pigment there. And he kind of blinks in the light as he's staring at you. You see his silvery, wiry eyebrows kind of curling down around his temples. And you see a kindness that you can't explain. You study all of his features. And you know intuitively, yes, you certainly can replicate every cell of this man's appearance. Congratulations. As for the insight check, you feel yourself slipping backwards into a familiar depth of darkness that is difficult to describe if anyone were to ask. And you feel yourself slipping into one of his memories. But that's where we're going to take a quick break. Welcome back, everyone. Boy, oh boy, are we about to get it, bitch. Okay.
Ugh.
We're going to jump right back into what Guinevere sees while she is holding Jake's hand. Guinevere, the darkness dissolves around you, and you see a familiar sight. A plinth standing at the center of a room. but it's high above you. High above you. Unreachable from this vantage point. You see friends around you. And you see a familiar face. Julien Fiontaine. He's about 20, 30 feet away from you. You see, he has an instrument in his hand. He's playing a song and screaming out a spell in this very intense and dramatic moment. Julien, what is your instrument of choice?
Piano.
He holds in his hand an ethereal keyboard made of light and rainbows, and his fingers move across it expertly as this sound fills the cavern around you. And you see him not looking at you, but at a man across from him. And when you turn and see this man, your stomach fills with dread, hatred, fear, grief, everything, every negative emotion you could possibly feel as you watch him hovering above the ground. An ethereal man. He stands about 6'9", wears his long black hair swept back in a ponytail, and it flows around him as if constantly being blown in the wind, similar to Julien's. His robes are blue and trimmed in silver, giving the impression of something more ethereal than being. His face is clean shaven, sharp cheekbones, his eyes inset and dark as night. He's a drow man. Long ears that taper off. And he is engaged in some sort of magical duel with Julien. And you are scared. But also standing before you is another man, also ethereal in nature, tall, human in appearance with a very muscular build. He sports a mop of unruly golden locks that flow down to his lower back into a perfect braid. His beard is knotted and plaited into one giant mass of hair that is collected near his belly button with a band of braided silver. He has pale brown eyes and a bushy mustache. His features are fairly soft, and he's the first to smile in a conversation. But he's not smiling now. He is angry, and he is holding a weapon above his head as he aims it at you. You bring up your long sword to meet his as you clash in another bout of attacks with this man. And it is bad. This guy is powerful and he is mean and he means to end you now. You exchange blows for some time. As the drow man with black hair, shouts at Julien, "Give it back!" And Julien goes, "If you think I'm giving it back after all this time, after all this searching, you are out of your mind." And the man says to him, "Fine. Don't. We'll see what happens next." And just like that, just as soon as you had entered, you feel yourself being pulled back out of this memory, but you look off to the side as you do. And you see... Oh God, sorry, let me bring it up real quick. A young woman. A tiefling. With pale orange skin. and orange hair that flows into blue and yellow and pink. Bright, warm colors with golden eyes. She's engaged in battle too with someone else, but it's too quick to see. You can't tell who she's fighting. But you see golden cracks all over her body as your vision fades to black and you find yourself standing back before your friends.
I like to believe I have a nosebleed type effect. Like,
Stunned.
Jake pulls a handkerchief out of his breast pocket. You see sweat on his brow as he hands it to you, and he says, "Well, that was intense."
Glenn, what did you see?
wow.
Are you all right, dear?
Are you okay?
Oh, I feel so good. Wow. You, I'll point to the Jake. You really know how to handle the sword.
You think so?
You seem to be holding your own against... God, who was that? Was that Mythir? No. Were you
What?
fighting Mythir?
What?
No. Who
What do
was
you mean?
that?
What did you
It had,
see?
like, braid. It was a braid, long-haired, and they were muscular, and they looked ethereal, and they were trying to fight you, and Julien was there.
I track.
And you have a beautiful piano, by the way.
Oh.
I do. I don't
Yes,
even know.
apparently
I don't know
you
if
can
I even know how to play.
You can summon an ethereal piano that looks like a rainbow, made of light and sound,
neat.
and you were
That sounds
playing it
dope.
beautifully. And there was this evil-looking drow guy that was also like, you were like in like a magic battle, and then Jake was in a battle with this other ethereal guy, and then there was a tiefling with gold cracks on her skin. I'm gonna point to Bran,
Wait, what?
who was also there. And the drow guy looked at you, Julien, and was like, "Give it back." And you were like, "If you think I'm gonna give it back after all of this time, you're wrong." And the guy's like, "Well, fine. Keep
my
it
God.
then. We'll see what happens." I wonder if
What
he was
was-
talking about the saga.
What is drow?
What's a
What?
saga? I've never heard of that before.
You know about the saga.
I'm so sorry. Yes. Hi. We...
you
Gwen, do I
let
get to
this
punch
slip,
you in the
not
face
Ivor.
now?
Yeah, it's, yeah.
Ivor was
you-
sure Ivor would let it slip, but did
It
not.
was me. Hey, it turns out when you look in someone's past and see them fighting what look to be gods, you get a little
What is drow?
elf, darker skin,
Dark
pointed
elf.
ears. Dark
Oh,
elf.
Ivor has never seen one.
They live underground usually because they don't
Oh.
like the sun.
Oh, that is probably why
Oh.
Ivor has not seen one.
But Jake, you seem to know what the saga is.
Yes.
Oh, now Bran said it.
I do.
Oh.
Is that what you sent me to find?
Oh.
Yes, and I apparently it wasn't there.
No,
Did I
it
have
was
it
not.
back in the day?
It was.
Do you
The
know where
Olafist
Saga
was there.
is?
What, Steve?
Do you know where Saga is?
I thought it was in the caverns,
No, not at
but
all.
apparently it is no longer there, which means somebody has it.
Do you know who McNell is?
I'm sorry?
They're on the table where book was supposed to be. There was something by McNell. Do you know who that is?
Yes,
Oh, who is it?
I cannot tell you.
Wait, what?
We're not ready yet.
We haven't gotten
It
that
is-
far. We haven't leveled up on that.
That is dangerous information, unfortunately.
And
Very
knowledge is burden. Yes, I better
incredibly-
get it.
dangerous.
People so mysterious. Just say
So
what
I'm
you
guessing
mean.
that those two gentlemen that we were fighting were at least somewhat correct in my assumptions.
They were not the only ones we were fighting. But believe it or not, as grim as that appeared, we got out of it. Apparently.
Apparently. You have done your part. And you've done it very well.
I hope so. And he looks at Julien again, back down.
I could tell in that moment that you saw hope in Julien back in the day. And for some reason, I feel like you, for as long as you've been without it, have slightly felt it again in this meeting. I hope we can live up to the story.
His eyes fill with tears as he looks back up at Julien, this time not breaking off his gaze, and he goes, I still do. That has not deserted me. I knew you would return, and I know you will do the right thing this time.
Well, we'll see. I am fearful that I will not be able to provide you with success, but I will do my best. I know you're hopeful of me, but I'm fearful that that is going to go wasted.
I don't think so. I don't think Melandria has ever been closer to salvation, to sovereignty.
Sovereign.
And
Sovereign.
anybody... Sorry, go ahead.
Sovereign what?
Sovereignty.
What is that?
What is sovereignty? How do you describe that to somebody?
Do you know what a sovereign is,
No.
Ivor? So a sovereign is usually an individual who has been either granted by the gods or by the people a rank of honor, usually a ruler or someone that is considered in high regard, a leader amongst people. And to have sovereignty means that you usually hold those qualities outwardly and express them.
In this case, sovereignty, what I am referencing, goes much deeper. Much deeper. But you are not wrong, Guinevere. With your passive perception, Guinevere,
Oh.
I don't think anybody has an 18 or above aside
Nope.
from Gwen.
Have an 18th passive perception.
You see, Catan, who was kind of standing right next to you, is now kind of leaning on the counter and just sort of off on his own. And he is wiping blood from his nose.
Catan.
Yes,
Oh.
Oh, you're bleeding.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Did you see it too?
Yeah,
See what?
I didn't
that
do
makes
anything.
sense.
I don't know why.
No, it's
I
it's fine. Question. About 6 days ago, did your mind suddenly fill with visions of a butler for no reason whatsoever?
Leonard.
No.
No.
Oh, shame.
Why,
He was pretty
why
cool.
would it?
I've done this before, and since you've been sharing visions with me lately, I just was curious.
Well, I happened to notice something.
Oh, Brent?
Well, I kind of was paid a little extra attention while you were doing your trick there, and I'd seen some magic colors and explained the blue and the gold weave up the arm, and then talk about Catan just glowing the entire time.
At this observation, Jake looks between you and Catan. How do the two of you know each other?
Me and Catan.
Yes.
Do you know of an elf called Sidhag?
Yes, from your story, yes. Is that how you met?
Yeah.
You didn't know each other
apprentice.
before?
Nope.
Can I ask how old you are?
Oh, such a rude. I've always learned that.
You see, when you ask that question, I want to tell you. I kind of look to the group, because I've never said this out loud before. I actually don't really know how old I am.
Oh.
It could be hundreds, 50, 60, could be 80. Never really got an honest answer from my dad. So.
And Catan pipes up and says, I'm 27. I've never really had a question about my age, I guess. And he's like, all right. It looks like you have some learning you all need to do.
See,
but unfortunately,
you asked me how old I am, and and this is kind of funny. I'll give you an example. I met a guy who was like really, really cool, and he had this blue hair and these tattoos, and he was like a badass, and he like saved my life.
Right.
And then
Cyborg. Yeah.
a few years later, Ivor over here meets him, but he's old and dead.
Yes, very.
And he met him at a time where it didn't actually line up when I met him. So I'm confused. I'm just confused.
Yes, do you recognize these tattoos?
And he kind of peers he's put the eye patch back over his cloudy eye, and he, I don't know. They're odd. Very artfully done. Go ahead.
Come on, man. Roll.
Oh, that's cocked.
Oh, yeah, okay. 21.
Nice. Yeah, he seems to know a bit.
You know something. Let's Ivor guess. We are not ready. Knowledge is burden.
Correct.
Oh, son of a
I couldn't
bitch.
have put it better myself.
Fucking hell.
Well, if maybe I can ask a question that might not be such a burden.
Oh.
As I explained the color of the magic, and what do you know about foundational magic?
Oh.
Foundational
Any
magic.
insight?
I've never heard it called that.
What do you
But
call
yes,
it?
what
I
would you
suppose
call
that
it?
applies. Just a unique form of magic that seems to be vastly connected with the blue crystals from the cairns.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And?
Guys. And I have a dumb grin on my face, and I don't necessarily know why. Let's not get all the spoilers.
Well, I kind of was hoping that we might get a little nugget to take back to Sidhaig, since we don't have the book for him.
Yes, he's actually the one who sent us on this quest to find the Saga.
Yes.
Bran makes a good point. So, the knowledge, as sacred as it may be, does seem to be slipping into the general populace.
It's just Sidhay who knows about it. I mean, other than him telling you guys and myself, like, he's kept that close to the chest. He hasn't really mentioned a lot about that particular subject to the council.
The Peacekeeper is, like, angry at him, right? Or, like...
I don't know. He seemed a little like maybe not his biggest fan, but that's probably because he's a curious man, and curiosity often dictates that people look at you with a certain kind of like, no, like you should just stop asking questions, just let it go. Hello, welcome in, Raiders. Hi, how was your stream? Welcome in. So nice to see you. I'm playing a character named Catan, and this is his voice. But yeah, he just he's a curious person, and of course people who don't want you to be curious are gonna look at you with ill intent, probably.
Oh.
Julien, give me a charisma
Yes.
save.
Yes!
No!
Fail!
Oh, Bailey's Irish cream chocolate chip cookies!
I'm in!
Oh,
Yeah,
how was your
Valorant.
stream?
I'm so
What'd you guys
sorry.
get up to?
I'm so sorry.
Welcome to this Celtic-inspired D&D campaign where we're playing a homebrewed world called Melandria, and these guys are stumbling across some answers. Ooh, it's been a mystery.
It's
If you
been
wanna see
crazy!
the first 20-ish episodes of our campaign here, we're on YouTube at Forge of Lore. You can go to forgeoflore.com to catch up, or you can read the recap here in chat. Yes,
or,
Julien,
we
what?
split it into chapters, and this is only episode 3 of chapter 2, which is a great
Yes.
place to start. Chapter 2.
I did do a recap at the beginning of chapter 2 if you would like to watch that instead of all of the show. Fortunately, we're not super far in, but Julien, what did you get for your charisma?
I rolled 2 DM inspirations. I rolled a 6, a 5, and then a 9. Plus my charisma saving throw is plus 8, so 17. I'll stick with that.
Okay.
As you're listening to this conversation, you hear a voice appear in your head, seemingly from nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, ooh, look at you growing up. You've become quite the character, haven't you? Discovering answers.
I mean, growing up is one word for it. I am like 500 something years old, but
I know it's taken you so long.
Oh, I know. Thank you. Are you calling me slow?
Only a little, but there were a few road bumps along the way, as I'm sure you've managed to pick up by now.
Yes. Well, I mean, we're learning information, but it just gets us more and more and more questions. And honestly, I am just exhausted.
More questions? That is the essence of growing up.
I guess so.
You'll find answers.
I would say I like the essence of ignorance is bliss as well. I mean, I would prefer that sometimes.
You don't remember him, do you?
I don't remember anything, and you know that.
Think, Julien, for the love of the gods!
All right, I will do my best, and I will just start thinking as hard as I can.
Ooh, okay.
My face starts turning red.
I would like you to roll a charisma check plus proficiency. So not a charisma save, but a check.
Okay.
So it would be plus 8, I guess. Never mind. Just do a charisma save.
All right, okay. Show me potato salad. I'm gonna mute really quick.
God, what is that from?
Show
Family
me
Guy.
potato salad.
Show me potato salad!
All right, this time it's a 15 plus 8, so 23.
Oh, 23. That's hot. As you look at Jake with the voice rattling through your mind,
Your breath stinks.
you can't place a finger on it. He is familiar. You know this person. You knew this person. He knows you very well.
Mm-hmm.
But who?
I just can't figure it out.
Nope.
All right, so
But
internally,
I will say
think,
this before you continue. I will say this as you stare at him. That song comes back and replays over and over
Oh my
and
God.
over. Sorry, go ahead.
So I think so loud that it actually just comes out. I don't realize I say it. It's like, just give me the goddamn answer. I'm like
Don't.
looking right at Jake.
Whoa.
Who
Oh,
is
easy,
he?
Julien. Wow.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. That's my fault. My apologies.
You are right, Julien. Ivor has not seen this side of you.
Ha! I'm literally wonderful. I'm perfect.
Oh, okay.
I'm obviously not perfect. I'm fuming.
Okay, that sounds good.
Jake walks over to you very, very slowly and intentionally. And he places a hand on your shoulder if you'll let him.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, I have a feeling, sooner rather than later, I will be able to give you all of the answers to all of the questions you have.
Oh.
But there are
Right.
dangerous folk out there, and they will be listening.
That
Perhaps they have been. It would
does
seem
provide me.
for a while.
I have gotten that feeling too. And that does provide me with a modicum of relief. I'm sorry for my outburst.
It's all right. I understand. I've struggled. I want to tell you everything I know. But as I mentioned, been instructed not to. So I won't. At least
Well.
not yet.
Can you provide us with a direction?
Perhaps.
West.
What kind of compass are you reading, lad? I might suggest that your eyes turn north.
North.
There may be someone in the desert who might have some answers.
Eh? Wait, what?
The unclaimed desert.
Yes.
Are you familiar?
Very.
Ah, well, good.
Have you been?
Then you know your way around.
Yes.
Ah, have I been? It's been a while, but yes, I have been. Very dangerous place.
Yes.
Lots of battles, lots of clashes.
You know of Nizlan?
Not for me.
You know of Nizlan?
The Nizlan tribe, yes.
Yes.
I'm familiar.
Who in desert?
I think you already know.
Ivor does not know. You have not told him yet.
He reaches out to Ivor and places a warm hand on your arm. Who in Melandria do you trust more than anyone?
Grissa?
Good lad.
Like, Grissa knows?
No, I'm not saying Grizza knows, but Grizza may know a thing or two about an individual named the Grim Vagrant. And the Grim Vagrant has been searching for the very same answers that you've been searching for much longer than you've been alive.
About tattoos?
Yes, in a way, yes.
Okay.
More than that, probably, but yes.
Oh. Okay. Ivor's confused. Does
That's
Ivor
alright.
recognize that name? The Grim Vagrant?
Nope. None of you do. Never heard that one before.
Grizza
That's
has
new.
not mentioned this Grim Vagrant.
Perhaps if you're persuasive enough.
Oh, Grizza love Ivor. Grizza will
Sorry.
tell. Oh, that was pretty good, yeah.
This is really, really good ale.
Oh, I know some of that.
I think, personally, I'm starting to get a sense of a bigger picture. With more knowledge gives more insight gives more worry gives more paranoia could be considered a burden. I don't want any more attention to potentially befall our good friend Jake here.
Thank you. I appreciate that, but I can take care of myself. As
know
for you,
can.
though, perhaps you might find some answers. Right here, in the Gilding Forest. With the man you call Father.
No, damn it. Fucking
Wait.
shit, fucking hell.
Your dad is still alive?
Yes, he's still alive, the bastard.
And he's here?
Mm-hmm. We've walked near his house at least 4 times at this point.
Why did we not stop by? Say hi, have pie.
No.
Well, that's right.
No. I'm okay. That's fine. We don't need to talk about this anymore. We're good. I'm good. Everything's great. We have to
You
go
don't
report
have to.
into Sidhay. Yep, it's time to go.
Oh,
You don't have
there
to.
is something there.
Straight up
But-
denial is the best way to do things, honestly. Everything is fine.
That's not what
See,
you told
Julien
me in the
is-
past.
Julian's. Oh, God, you know my dad.
Do I know your daddy?
No, he was saying to Julian, that's not what you've told me in the past.
Oh,
Yeah.
Julian, are you his daddy?
maybe.
Oh,
Are you my
I cannot
daddy?
be- no, there's no. I mean,
Oh,
maybe one.
That would make the
Okay,
feelings
this is complicated.
very
We need to
complex.
stop. We need to stop talking now.
Yeah,
Oh,
Gwen's
no,
trying to
he's
make
hot
out with
and
him like
related.
twice.
We need to. You know what? I think I need to go take all of these dishes back to my cask. Oh my God.
And
there
as for
she
you,
goes. Oh,
turning to
you
Bran.
failed Gwen.
Uh-huh.
I think you have the answers right next to you.
Who's sitting next to me?
Don't
Clemmer.
stop
Clemmer.
looking.
Well, I'll keep looking as long as I can see.
You always have. And you always will.
Speaking of, seeing, remember that lady that I told you about earlier?
Yes.
That was down in the, she also visited me in a dream last night.
Oh?
What did she say?
Someday I'll remember. And, said something about my love, and, she was very kind. It was a little weird, but the more I sit with it, the more it seems like it was familiar and less, yeah.
She was kind.
Yeah, she was real kind. Like we knew each other.
Yes, I dare say you do. Memory is a common issue around here. It's like a plague, for lack of a better word.
I get it. We're all doomed.
So how do I, you know how I know her?
No,
Or is that?
of course not.
Oh.
Spoilers.
It's all right. And Aisling walks over and goes, well, I think we've bothered our host here long enough. I think it's probably time we head out.
So wise, Aisling.
A lot of disturbing things going on here. I'm really kind of confused, but never been known to be incredibly intelligent. And Jake turns to her and goes, "You're Aisling, I presume." And she just kind of furrows her brow in confusion. Have we met? I knew your father and your mother. I don't know how he's wrapped up in this quite yet. But he might be the thing you're looking for. And she goes, "Yep, that is who I'm looking for. Have been for 50 years. To no success. You'll find him. I'm certain."
Oh.
Okay, so are we ready to...
Do you know where he is?
That is the crux of it, isn't it? Perhaps, one day, you should visit the spot where he disappeared.
We have been there.
No, you haven't.
Wait.
We have not.
Oh, no, I'm taking it. Yeah, never mind.
The place Mudbones and Slick James disappeared was in Region 2, or Region 3, rather, sorry,
Yeah.
next to Scorvos Lake, which was miles away from where your cairn was.
Yeah, I was thinking of the Willow stuff anyway.
Yeah.
Well, I think following Aisling's leave, we will be disappearing momentarily. Looks like we have some places to be, but I'd like to leave you one thing. I'll reach into my cask and pull out a bottle. This one right here. I've made a few of these. Only a few. But I'm going to give you one. I actually don't really remember when I bottled it, or how old it is, but from what people tell me, it's timeless. I feel like you deserve it, because you've given us a lot.
I appreciate that, and I hope that anything I've said can help and doesn't cause any more harm. Good luck. Be safe. This is not the last time we'll meet. I'm certain of that. And he walks over to Julien as you guys sort of begin making your way toward the door to exit. And he reaches out his arms and goes, May I? Like
Of
in
course.
a gesture for a hug.
Of course.
So he gives you a hug, and you feel his arms wrap around you, and they tighten a bit. And he holds on for a little while. And then he pats you on the back, and he goes, "You're almost there." And then releases you and walks back into the main room of the cabin as you guys exit.
Oof.
Ivor didn't get hug.
You definitely get the sense that you were once close. Very good friends. And he's sad to see you go.
We will see each other again, I am certain. I kind of just stand there. I haven't gotten a hug in quite a long time. Did it feel familiar?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It did. It felt warm and comforting and real.
Well, I kind of like stifle some possible emotions. I'm just like, I think we should go north then.
Well, we have quite a big to-do list as we kind of like exit and step away. We have quite a bit of a to-do list. We still need to go see Sighay, let him know about our failures,
Yes.
but success a little bit.
Yeah, we have a lot to tell him. I'm sure he'll be interested in all that shit.
I feel like that's the first thing, and then after that, we need to go to Mythir City. We need, 1, to get paid, because money is great. And then 2, have a talk with the Peacekeeper, which I'm less excited about now, but still feel like we gotta do that.
Why are you
I
less
also-
excited? Sorry, Josh.
No, it's okay.
Aisling, in the time that you've been with our group, and you can be fully honest with me here, does it seem like our goals align at all with this man?
With the Peacekeeper?
Yeah.
Keeping the people safe? His, like, kind of number one thing? Yeah. Seems like exactly what you want to do. No?
Safe seems subjective. Either way, it does seem like we are still investigating the thing he specifically told us not to look into. So... I don't know where it all falls at this point, but it does seem like we have some things to do. More knowledge to obtain, more burdens to carry. But I do agree with Julien. I'm sure Ivor would not be opposed. Seems like we do have a trip north that we need to get to.
This
Are we... Sorry, go ahead, Josh.
this whole interaction just kind of makes me want to blow something up too. So if we get on a fight on the way, I think
What
I'd
are we
appreciate
blowing
that.
up?
That sounds good, Ivor.
You! Speaking of blowing up, Bran,
Oh, shit!
Oh no!
Roll a death save.
you see Glimmer zoom around the house because she was outside the window just kind of staring at you guys. You see her zoom around the house in a golden blur as she flies up to you and lands on your shoulder, and she starts tugging at your ear urgently. And as she
take
does
her lead.
this,
I take her lead.
as she tugs on your ear, your shillelagh grows warm and begins to vibrate and buzz at the sounds of danger as you hear coming through the forest.
Oh, these assholes again.
Uh-oh.
And another. And another.
Oh,
And another. As you know, the Shanku have found you.
oh.
But that's a story for next time.
I saw that coming a mile away. God damn it!
Son of a bitch!
The Shanku are here! Rawr!
Fireball.
Rawr!
Woofies! Big woofies! Super big woofies. That's gonna be a fun fight. Oh my god, are you guys even ready?
Yes,
You're
I'm
not.
always ready to fight.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You guys! That was a lot!
That was a
was a
whole
lot.
fucking lot.
That was a lot.
Why is it every single time we as a group try to go, okay, quick, one
We're just gonna drop
15-minute
It's just gonna-
15-minute conversation.
It's gonna drop
and
by
then
the
we're
tower.
Then we're gonna teleport out of here and go do the things we need to do. Just kidding. We're gonna lock in for a 2-hour
is-
conversation.
This is just gonna be a quick stop. We're gonna find out, like, that, yeah, he was a good
In and out.
neighbor, and
Quick
I didn't know
10-minute
much about
adventure.
him.
It's almost
You
like
guys
he was
ever-
placed there.
Have you guys ever like went to a bar just
Nope.
to have a drink and you sit down and the guy next to you, there's no one else there.
Yes.
You just happen to like talk to this guy and he knows your whole family and tells you
Small town
stories
vibes.
you've never heard.
Yeah,
and
that is
you
small
walk
town
out
vibes,
of
and yes.
there like, who was this ghost? Like, yeah.
And then
Yeah,
you
that's
tell,
exactly
you
every
tell
time.
like, your mom, and she's like, he's been dead for 70 years.
Jake is an interesting character. Josh did not know about this, so
I learned a lot
Yeah.
about Julien.
I look
Yeah, I
forward
was
to,
about to be like,
hearing your thoughts because I'm nervous about what you think.
I like it. You don't have to be
Yeah?
nervous. Yeah, no, don't.
It makes you nervous?
Hey,
Makes me nervous.
chat.
Yeah. Am I the baddie?
Hey, chat.
You might be.
If you're not subscribed on YouTube, if you're not here on Twitch, if you are not locked in at this point, baby girl, get in here.
Get your
This
shit
is
together.
happening. This shit is happening.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you had a good time. I know I certainly fucking did. That was amazing. Things I don't expect, and I love that. Please bring me more challenges like that. That was so fantastic. I'm so here for it. And until next time, you know what I'm going to say. Slut shame.
I'm out of water.